Hey guys, it's your girl D-Works here. Today we're going to be doing a Make-A-Wish rainbow crown. I just made that name up. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to get right into it using some new stencils that I just got in. First, I'm going to use a little butterfly sponge and I'm going to cover my eye with the Make-A-Wish Arty Cake by SillyFarm. I'm putting the pink color on the inside. This has beautiful colors in it. It has pink, lemon, yellow, looks like a teal, and a purple shimmer. Very, very pretty colors inside this cake. And of course, the same thing you do on one side, you're definitely going to do on the other side as well. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pink, because that's so beautiful, that pink shimmer, and I'm just going to add that in the center. And basically I'm creating like a mask shape, going from one corner of the eye across and then to the other corner of the eye. It's almost as if we're going to do a butterfly, but not quite. The pink I'm just putting down the center and bring it down right to the center of my nose area, top of my nose area right there. Pat that in. Beautiful, beautiful colors. And then next, after this, we're going to take our new Topaz Stencil. I love these stencils. You got to check them out. They're Topaz Stencils. And I love these stencils because they are double-sided, so the design is on both sides of the stencil so that you don't have to worry about messing up your design when you're trying to go from one side to the other. So this particular stencil is Topaz number 0329, and we're just going to use our finger dauber, and we're going to get some white on there. And of course, always when you're doing your stencils, you want to make sure that the paint is not too wet, and so it's always best to check it on your hand first to make sure that you don't have too much paint on the dauber. Otherwise it will seep through the stencil when you're trying to stencil. Now this was a little tricky because I really couldn't see what I was doing. I'm trying to like see, and my mirror was a little bit far away from me, so I'm like, please let me make sure I'm getting this in the right spot. So I'm just gonna dab that right on the corner, from the top of the corner of my eye all the way down. This is such a pretty design. It's almost like a fleur-de-lis design. I think that's what it's called. So we're gonna just dab that. And then we're going to take our stencil off. Perfection! Now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Again, you wanna make sure that your paint is not too wet. Be sure to check it on the back of your hand. And I'm going to try to line that up. Barely seeing what I'm doing here, but here we go. Let's see if I can do this without messing it up. Dab. Okay, come on, D, you got this. Okay. All right, I think I got it. Yep, there we go. Woo. Let me see. I hope this comes out right. Here we go. Perfection. Yes, honey. Oh, that's so cool. And then we're going to do the center part. So these particular stencils are called mirror eyes. This is a new line that Topaz Stencils is coming out with, mirror eyes, so that the design is mirrored on both sides and the design is mirrored in the center, so that again you don't have to worry about messing up your paint. So now we're just going to put that fleur-de-lis in the center. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to go put it in both spots, top and bottom. Let's just see if we can match it up, because I really like this. It's really cute. So we're just going to match that up. The good thing about these is that you don't have to wait for the paint to dry and when you're flipping the stencil or anything else. So these are really cool. So look for these. They're brand new. I don't even know if they have them listed on the site yet, but if you reach out to Carrie Coombs, just ask her about it and she can get you hooked up with that stencil, and that is called Mirror Eyes. That's the new stencil line that they're coming out with. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this stencil, which has a nice rose. This is a unicorn stencil, but I like the little rose that's on there, so I'm just going to add that rose right there at the top corner of my eye. And this stencil is number 0281. Again, this is a Topaz stencil, and we're just going to add that rose at the top of the eye right there. Same thing you do on one side, you're going to do on the other side. And then I'm also going to come down right on the bottom of my cheek area and add that rose right at the edge of there. Let's just turn it this way. Okay, no, let's go this way. Okay, there we go. I like it like that. Okay, so here we go. We're just going to add it. Add that rose right there. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, let's see if we can do it right on this side without messing it up. Ta-da! And actually, I'm kind of taking my time with this, but this could actually be a very quick design to do if you're doing it on someone else. It's always easier to paint on someone else than it is yourself, because when you're trying to paint on yourself, you're trying to look in the mirror, and especially when you're trying to record as well, you're trying to make sure that you're not making a mistake while you're recording. Okay, next thing we're going to do, I'm just going to take my liner brush, and I am using a new set of brushes that I got. I actually found these on Amazon, and I really like these brushes because the points on these brushes are to die for. And they're called Transon, Transon. It's a Transon line of brushes, but the point is so nice. And I'm just going to put some teardrops going right in the center, 3 teardrops on the right side, on either side of it, just to kind of have it coming into the focal point as best I can. And then we're just going to bring that on around, bring it into the center. And then next thing that we're going to do, I'll put the link below down for these brushes because they're really cool. I'm just going to add some teardrops on the corner of my eye here, coming in, just trying to fill in some space here. Put some teardrops right there on the corner, coming down, and do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm also, let's see, what else can we do? I think I'm going to add I'm going to add a little star. Well, I'm going to add some dots first. I'm going to do some dots, 5 dots going up and across, meeting up at the top. I like dots. Dots are my favorite to play around with. Okay. All right. And now I'm going to add a starburst just to fill in some space there. Add a starburst there. And I'm going to add one more on the other side as well. Starburst, starburst, starburst. You can never go wrong with starburst. I love starburst. I love starburst, and I love dots. I will throw some dots anywhere. Let's throw some dots right here. Boop, boop, boop. See? I'm going to throw some dots on it, baby. I will throw some dots in the corner in a minute. Dots are great fillers for designs, but you also don't want to overdo it because you don't want to overpower a design with too many dots. You just want to let it be like a little accent, just accent. And we're going to just add some right here in the center. And I'm just going to go over these teardrops again. Sometimes you can do that. Like, don't feel like you can't go back over the design if you feel like you need to. So I just went back over because I just wanted to really make those teardrops pop out a little more. So I just went back over them again. And that's something certainly that you can do. Now I'm just putting some dots right down the center. Again, just trying to fill in some space here. Some little dots coming down the side here. Now what I'm not going to do on this design, which I normally would do, and I normally would have done this at the beginning, after I put the color over my eye, I would have added glitter. But because it's late and hubby does not like the glitter, I'm going to forego the glitter. But you know, honey, that glitter is life. And now I'm just going to add just a little white going around the inside of my eye from one corner to the outside corner. Just loop it around just to kind of fill in that space. But definitely I usually would throw glitter on this because that would like really make that design pop. But I'm trying to keep peace in my house, so there will be no glitter on this tonight. But certainly you can add some glitter. You could add chunky glitter because the glitter will just really take this design over the top. I did put just a little bit of chunky glitter that I had here, and just a little bit. I didn't use a lot. You'll see it at the end. I'll put some there. But now I'm just kind of adding some teardrops to fill it in. I kind of like that. It's looking good, looking good. Now I'm just going to go over those white lines again, just to make sure they really pop. I'm really liking how this looks. This is a really cute mask. I might have to put this on my board. Maybe one of these days we'll get back to painting. Don't you miss it? I miss it so much. But this is my practice kit that I'm using. So this isn't the kit that I would use if I was painting at a gig. So this is my practice kit. I have so much paint and so many kits. So I have enough paint to do several different kits, so that I don't have to worry about using the same paints that I'm using when I do my gigs. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of pink, and I think I'm going to outline those white teardrops on either side, just to kind of give it just a little more color, and also to pull in that pink that I have going in the center. So I'm just going to outline those teardrops, not all the way, just like on the outside of them, just kind of outline those teardrops, just to kind of make the design pop a little bit more, and to pull that pink into the design more. Oh, I got tongue tied on that one. Okay, and we're going to be almost done with this. That's the thing, you have to always know when to stop, because you just get so engrossed in it and you just want to keep playing in the paint, and before you know it, you've gone too far and done too much. But I'm just going to outline that inner eye part, just to make that pop a little bit. Look at that. See the difference, how that pink just like makes it pop really, really well. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I hope you really like this design. Please make sure that you follow me, like, comment, please subscribe. I'm going to try to do more things on my channel here. And I know that I need to really get this channel moving. I do have a lot of content that I could be putting on here, and I just need to take the time to upload it. So that's what we're going to do. Hey, we got time on our hands, right? Okay, so now I'm going to play with this little bit of glitter I got. I know I said I wasn't going to put glitter, but I am going to add, first I'm going to add just a little lip color, just for the picture. Just add a little pop of pink on there, just to really add that final touch to the design. I don't know if I like that pink, so I'm going to throw some purple on top of it too, because I feel like it's too much for my lips. So we're going to throw some purple in there just to kind of mix it up just a little bit. Just a little bit of purple. Can never go wrong with purple. You can never go wrong with dots, and you can never go wrong with glitter. Yeah, all of that. All right, you guys. So I hope that you like this design. Like I said, please comment, like, subscribe. Be kind, be nice, and be good to one another. And be sure to go check out Topaz Stencil, Topaz, and let them know that you heard about them from D-Works of D-Works Face Paints too. And be sure to follow me on Instagram as well. D-Works Face Paints 2, T-O-O. Here I'm just adding a little bit of glitter. All I did was spritz some water on my finger and just put like a couple of little chunks of glitter on there just for the picture. But I didn't want to add too much glitter because I have to get this glitter off. And he was already yelling at me when I did take it off, so we didn't want to put too much glitter. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it. All right. Thanks for watching. Let's go, y'all.